Hello, smart cleaning biz. A question comes to me often. Oh, you charge so much, but that won't work in my area because we live in a much more financially depressed area and no one makes any money and they can't afford to pay over $100 per visit or over 125 or 150. That works for you because of where you live. That's true. You're waiting for me to argue, aren't you? Ken's going to argue and say, no, it has nothing to do with location. Okay, arguing's done. You're correct. Location matters. Okay? But let's talk about location. In every state, in every region of a state, wherever you are, let's just talk about the US. Wherever you are, there are tools available that you can search by zip code. And you could, if you're willing to do the work, to do the math, to do the target marketing and analysis. This isn't just putting door hangers on every single door in the entire 3 counties around you. But if you know how to target market, okay, if you know how to pick which zip codes are the ones that are most likely to buy from you, right? If you want to charge $200 eventually per house, per biweekly, like I do, you're not going to want to find, a zip code that has average incomes that are too low they can't afford that. Fortunately, I've been able to figure out what the equations are because I'm a former mechanical engineer. Equations are easy. I've done 12 years of this cleaning thing, and I know the magic formulas, and I know how to find which zip codes. Matter of fact, I just did it again in a different area that we're considering moving to in my hometown. We pulled apart a whole list of zip codes. I did the analysis, and I figured out that there's 10 zip codes, which are highest probability of when I pull them in to pay my price. It's really important. So location matters. It's not going to work in my area. This is where I disagree. Location does matter, but it will work in your area. You just have to pick the right zip codes in your area. Oh, ding, ding, ding. How do I do that? Well, I can't give you all my secrets. This is a free video. I just finished teaching the lecture module for this in my course, The Solo Owner's Guide to Freedom. So it's how to optimize and narrow down your area by zip code. It's pretty cool. You could probably figure it out with a Google search, but you still need to have a little bit of an analytical mind, but it can be done. So I just wanted to just encourage you that if you live in an area where income is not great, there are zip codes that you can go to. Maybe it's not the zip code that you live in. Maybe it's not the zip code one away from you. But here's a question. Just saying. I'll pose this to you. What if you could get $100 per visit in a 30-mile radius of where you live? Okay? Great. What if you found out that 50 miles away, this is really far. 50 miles driving is a lot. What if you found out that 50 miles away, you could command $200 prices all day long? Ask yourself the question. Would you rather have a full week worth of 15 to 30 mile drives, or have to go out to that 50 mile 2 times a week or 2.5 days a week, work half the week for the drive, but half the week and make the same money? Or you work more and make more? I'm just saying, maybe you find out that your zip codes are the highest, but you don't have to limit yourself to the ones directly around you. You're a business owner. You can work wherever you want. You can work in a different part of the state. I shouldn't share too much of this. I alluded to it. I'm in the process of building another division of my company in my hometown because we're getting close to freedom. I'm making a switch over from every Thursday, every other Tuesday to basically Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every other week. So with that schedule, I'll be cleaning 3 days on, 11 days off. I'll still make our $50,000 to pay all of our bills with that schedule. That gives us a lot more flexibility and choice, freedom. And with those 11 days of no cleaning, I can work on my course. I'm going to start building a company exactly how I do it up here in New York, in my hometown, because we'd like to move down there. So why not just build another one? And so we're doing that. So what I'm teaching right now, I'm about to do it myself for a second time. So, all right, guys. If you have any questions on this stuff, feel free to connect. And if you want to know a bit more about my course, definitely feel free to connect. Have an awesome weekend.